the equation 20x squared equals 4kx minus 13 at kx squared plus 2, where k is a constant, has no real roots. So at no real roots, that's telling me that the discriminant of this equation, b squared minus 4ac, has to be negative. So I'm looking at my equation here, and I want to figure out what my b, a, and c are. So in order for me to do that, the first thing I want to do is move everything to one side so that it equals 0, like we do with all quadratic equations. So let me do that to begin with. Let's leave the 20x squared where it is. I'm adding 13kx squared. I'm subtracting 4kx, and I'm subtracting 2. So all I'm doing there is I'm taking everything from the left-hand side and from the right-hand side and moving it to the left-hand side. Right, remember that a is the number that's in front of the x squared, b is the number that's in front of the x, c is the number that's by itself. Now, the way this is written at the moment, it's quite difficult for me to see because I've got an x squared here and I've got an x squared here. So what I want to do is to factorise that x squared outside. So if I factorise that x squared, in front of that x squared, I'm going to have 20 plus 13k. The 4kx, that's fine. The minus 2, that's fine. I can now see that this is my a. My b is the minus 4k, and my c is the minus 2. So let's use those in my discriminant. So the b is the minus 4k. The a is the 20 plus 13k. And the c is the minus 2. Right, minus 4k times minus 4k will be plus 16k squared. Next, I've got the minus 4 times the minus 2. So that's going to be a plus 8. So let's just deal with that bit first. And now I'm going to multiply out the bracket. So I'm just doing this in 2 steps to make it a bit easier for myself. So I'm timesing the minus 4 and the minus 2 first, then I'll expand the bracket to get 8 times 20 is 160. The 8 times the 13 is going to be 104. Yeah, okay, that's fine. All I'm going to do then is I'm going to rewrite it in the usual order. And then I noticed that all of these terms can be divided by 8. And that gives the answer in part A. For part B, find the set of possible values for k. So let's solve this quadratic inequality. So I am first going to factorise it to find the roots so that I can sketch it. It's really important you sketch your quadratic inequalities. It's going to have to be that's going to be 2 numbers that multiply to make, I think that's going to be a 4 there and a 5 there. So k is equal to minus 5 over 2, or k is minus 4. Those are the 2 roots of this quadratic. Let me draw a little sketch. So minus 4 is here, minus 2.5 is here. So my quadratic is going to look like this. I'm looking to see when is my quadratic inequality less than 0. Well, it's less than 0 anywhere between the minus 4 and the minus 2.5. So I know that k has to be less than the minus 2.5, but bigger than the minus 4. There we go. You have to draw your sketch for the part B.